Our story begins in the sky. Price and Jazz set out to turn an endless, empty expanse into something greater. A theme park named Stumptlandia. After toiling endlessly to create the park, Price and Jazz invited Team Rash to the grand opening. And over here, oh, here they are! Look who it is!
Hello!
Oh, hey, everybody. Hello, you two.
There were rides.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh, Ash. Oh, this is frightening.
All right. Oh, luggage!
Oh, God!
Luggage stole my cart! Give it back, luggage!
And there was food.
Where's Ash?
Ash is stuck in the maze.
Hello?
Right, well, I'm gonna feed his hot dog to
Marco!
luggage.
Oh, hey!
Marco!
Do you want a hot dog, sir?
Sure. Have worms.
All right. All right, more worms. Wonderful, wonderful. Here you go.
Yes. Get away from it, luggage. Oh, my
I'm
God.
surprised that the luggage did not eat
Oh,
your
it's
hot
because
dogs.
he's been eating everything else.
Oh.
And even fireworks.
All right.
Well, here we go. Are y'all ready?
Yeah!
Enjoy the show.
Where'd you get the jetpack?
Yeah!
Oh, wow, look at them! They're so pretty!
Everything was going perfectly until fake Rick arrived. He sabotaged the park, blowing up everything Price and Jazz had built and forcing the rest of the gang to flee Stumptlandia. Price and Jazz left through a portal, and Ash fell from the sky, while Rick remained missing. After a series of nightmarish events, Ash and Jasmine awoke in a pastoral landscape with animals galore. The dream to build was once again in full motion, and the pair decided to build a zoo. Ash and Jazz made a number of friends, including wild animals, chocobos, and even dinosaurs.
Come on, little one.
You're so cute.
Come on, get out of here. I'm its mama. Oh!
Oh, did you hear it?
Yay! It's so cute!
Oh, look at him. Did he eat a flower?
I don't know. Hey, the little one.
So he needs to eat, you know that.
Yeah, but, I mean, he's an herbivore, isn't he? Triceratops.
Yeah, herbivore.
Owner Jazzy Lee.
Yes!
What has happened here? This is blasphemy here on Ash's Zoo.
Yes.
Eventually, Price and Rick both made their way to Ash's zoo and built their own additions as well. There was one friend who was particularly beloved, Gordon the Pig. Gordon Pig is the test
Train boarding.
There you go.
All right, Gordon, let's go. Get moving.
Go on, Gordon.
Come on, Gordon, go. All right.
We did it!
He's our test pig. Oh, Gordon.
Totally
Beautiful
successful.
beast.
All of my work was totally worthwhile.
This
now.
is it.
man.
We're done with the Ash Zoo, guys.
Sadly, all good things must come to an end. Gordon died a tragic death at the hands of Ash, and Jazz attempted to resurrect him using her magical abilities. At the same time, Price discovered an abandoned ship at the bottom of the sea with a mysterious red door. While there is no certainty as to why it happened, dark magics began to seep into the world until eventually demons and monsters overran the zoo.
Right. So
All exploded.
here's the
man.
plan.
Piggies?
We just build an exhibit around the Hydra. We call it part of the zoo.
Where is the Hydra?
How do you plan on building an exhibit around it?
It's sort of already squished between two buildings. I mean, it's taller than any of the buildings that we have here.
As the zoo was being destroyed, Price jumped beyond the door and into an endless space. Price fell from the sky and landed in a world infested by taint. He stumbled across Rick, Ash, and Jasmine in some sort of stasis. After awakening the others, the gang quickly found the world was harsh and all of the normally friendly animals had become monstrous. The gang built a base floating above the taint until they could use magic to slowly push it away. While in this harsh land, the Stumpt gang discovered a number of abandoned spaces. They found Fake Rick's dungeon, where Price said he was kidnapped and held for a long time. They found an old soup factory, overrun with taint and pouring more taint into the ocean. But the most shocking was when they found the ruins of Ash's Zoo. Did this mean the gang was somehow launched into the future? There was no real way to know. At some point in their efforts to clean up the taint, the gang attracted the attention of some sinister agents. They found numerous documents referring to the mysterious AB. After discovering a crashed probe, the gang seemed to have triggered a response from somewhere in space. Soon, a number of satellites appeared above the village, and they began dropping more taint onto the planet. During the attack, the Stumpt gang was revisited by a former foe, Fake Rick, who insisted he was there to help. Fake Rick explained that he had actually been traveling through time trying to help other members of Stumpt. In some other timeline, he watched them all die and thought that this was because they built too big and attracted the attention of the evil Alabaster Brothers. He hoped that by sabotaging Stumpt's efforts to build, he could prevent them from attracting the brothers. But every time, the gang would find some new way to get the brothers' attention. He told them to head through a portal to safety, and they insisted that he travel through the portal with them, not knowing that his body was too weak to handle another jump through time. The gang mourned the loss of Fake Rick on the other side of the portal and then took the plunge into yet another new world. Rick also promised to build a golden monument in Fake Rick's honor. The gang once again found themselves in an empty expanse of sky, but this time they were all together. From humble beginnings, they slowly built a massive metropolis, with Jasmine exploring the depths of magic, Ash building farms and robots, Price tinkering with his machines, and Rick built a lot of ceramic chicks.
He's cool. I mean, your house was really awesome before, but now it's just,
Excuse
covered
me?
in chicks.
Yeah, now it's even more awesome.
It's a real bachelor pad.
How can I make this house more awesome? And I was like, it needs a lot more chicks.
And a golden monument for Fake Rick. The gang met a number of interesting characters, including Tinkles the Fairy.
Okay, you up? Ready?
I'm
Go.
ready.
No, Tinkles!
No!
No!
Your fist, man! Come on!
Come on, Tinkles!
Take it, Tinkles! Take it!
We're taking your water! Yeah!
This is Tinkles!
Lava Steve.
But the problem is, Rick caught them both together now. What's gonna happen next?
You guys!
You're having a dream. It's definitely only one of us. Yeah, we're only one, Lava Steve. Definitely not two.
There's 3 of them now.
This has turned into multiplicity!
There's 4 Lava Steves on my balcony.
Who's playing the other Lava Steve? Who's playing?
This is a problem!
I gotta see this. Oh my god.
A group of wizards training at a wizard school. And even some sky pirates.
My machine setup.
Did you see who's in here?
Lava Steve, why are you always fucking here?
Along the way, they discovered a book which told the tale of Sky and Night. This story described how Sky and Night were locked in an endless battle. Sky gave magical wards, a pair of wings, a sword, and a crown, to a pair of brothers to fight back the Night. But the Night whispered to the brothers, eventually turning them against the Sky and shattering the lands. Sky took back the wards, hiding them among the stars, and trusted to her 3 sisters, Dawn, Candace, and Aurora. Eventually, the gang found their way through the sky to a floating city where everything wasn't quite as it seemed. While on the surface things appeared nice and friendly, the gang slowly uncovered a nefarious plot.
Broken City Ledger.
That's
Gold
the name of the
intake-
city. That's a real ledger. That's what you call it, the name of the city.
Gold intake 563 blocks per week. Gold outtake 532 blocks per week. We're getting dangerously close to not having enough gold. I can hear the belly of the island grumbling in annoyance.
What?
Part of me wonders what will happen if we run out. I hope that day never comes.
Whoa, hold on.
Wait.
Didn't
There's
I,
not enough gold?
What's our friend?
Benjamin said that we were on a literal monster.
What?
He said we were literally.
He said the island is a literal monster.
Is literally a monster.
You're thinking that he used the word literally?
Yes, not like we're used to in the metaphorical literal sense, but literally a monster. I think they are taking gold and feeding it to this monster that exists.
Guys,
Wait a minute.
Which is this island?
And
Rick.
if we're stealing gold, then we're probably contributing to the anger of this island.
Yeah. Rick,
Yeah?
I think I know how to solve this problem. Get out your sword, buddy. It's time to kill this island! Ha!
Is that how you really kill an island?
I think so.
as well as what appeared to be one of the ancient wards, the magical wings. This ultimately led to a dragon being unleashed upon the island that the Stumpt members valiantly fought and vanquished. Then, as they attempted to unlock a magically warded door, one of the Alabaster brothers appeared, stealing the ancient ward and blowing up the island, sending the Stumpt gang falling from the sky yet again. The gang awoke in an unfamiliar land and were greeted by their old friend Cockajoe. He gave them a warning not to trust the local villagers, and then ran off into the wilderness. Undeterred by their friend's mysterious words, the gang once again set about building up a home. Villagers came to inhabit the lands that they made, and they farmed and mined and explored as they often do. Eventually, they came across a seemingly abandoned city. They met the king of this city, who asked them to help defeat an evil creature deep in the crypts below to help him bring peace to his home. The gang obliged and fought valiantly against the monsters of the catacombs. And shortly after, the city was booming once again. As thanks, the king bestowed upon Rick the Aurora Blade, a mystical weapon of immense power, and unbeknownst to him, one of the ancient wards spoken of in Sky and Night.
Oh, so
Nice.
he's
I got
gonna
the
be able to
Aurora
restore the
Blade.
whole place
Yeah.
Aurora
With a
Blade?
pair of-
Thanks to us.
with a pair of boots.
I got
attached
the
to a
Aurora
stick.
Blade, which is, holy shit! 60 attack damage.
What shit?
Just one, huh?
That's a lot.
60 attack damage.
Just one, huh?
I got this hammer.
Everything seemed to be going well. There were villagers running around, plenty of food for everyone, and even Jasmine's magical plants that protected the town from monsters that came at night. But as is common with this group, nothing good ever seems to last. It all started when Price got a request to make some rainbow curry for the villagers. Even though he made exactly what they asked for, the villagers went into a rage. Perhaps Cockajoe was right. Maybe the villagers weren't to be trusted. Speaking of whom, the gang ran into Cockajoe as they were fleeing the city. Turns out he was living in a hole just outside of town the entire time, but he certainly kept himself busy. While Stumpt was working on farming and building up a town, Cockajoe built a spaceship, and just in the nick of time, got the gang together to flee the hostile villagers and head to the stars. But what will happen next for Stumpt? Where is the rocket heading? And what of the Alabaster brothers and the ancient wards? And who did Rick make a secret deal with? And for what? Well, I guess the only way to find out is to tune in next time on Stumped.